Hi everyone, welcome to a new series of War on the Sea, Battle for Guadalcanal. Yes, we're playing as the Imperial Japanese forces, as the little destroyer you can see in front and the forces you can see, following on from our US playthrough last time. Now, I know there was a lot of calls to play with the Tokyo Express mod, and I have probably played about 5 hours with the Tokyo Express mod, and I just find it so frustratingly boring. Not the mechanics and the additional ships and aircraft they add are great. They're absolutely great. You know, it's all nice variety and that's all well and good. But it's the sheer volume of aircraft which the enemy has up. You can't do anything. You know, a 20-minute window takes about an hour because there's constant aircraft attacks. You can't do anything. But then there are always wildcats or air cobras which don't actually do anything. You're just stuck. And there's even a mod in the mod sections where it's I hate air attacks, I hate air attacks, I hate air attacks. I put that in. It didn't make a difference because I thought, oh, brilliant! Somebody has the same frustration as me and wanted to get rid of it. I put that in. It didn't make a difference. So please let me know if there's a better way of doing it because it's so frustrating. And the thing is, it's just constant. It's constant and constant and constant. So I can't make an entertaining video out of it because you just see an aircraft strafing ships, not doing much, and that's it. We want a bit more progress than that. So I thought what we'll do, to be fair, we've done a US vanilla playthrough. We'll do a Japanese vanilla playthrough. Then we will look back at Tokyo Express, or if there's other mod which is slightly less frustrating. Yeah, it's quite a thing. You've got to see it. Anyway, so here we are, 7th of August 1942. The primary objective of Operation Mo, the invasion of Port Moresby, was turned away at the Battle of Coral Sea. Yet the other part of the operation was still undertaken in May, where troops successfully occupied the islands of Tulagi and Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands. With the loss of 4 fleet carriers last month, it is imperative that Japanese establish a large airfield on Guadalcanal in the southern Solomon Islands. Once built, this airfield will support other expansions in the South Pacific, as well as provide a strong defence for the Empire's southern perimeter. Construction of the airfield is about to begin, which will no doubt draw the attention of the Allied forces in the region. Battle for Guadalcanal is about to begin. So there we go. Our tasks and summary. We are to build a rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, maintain control of Guadalcanal, Florida Islands, and Maleta. Now that's a stark difference from the Tokyo Express mod. So in Tokyo Express mod, you start. Guadalcanal and Florida Islands have been taken by the Americans. Not only do you need to recapture those and build the airfield there, you also need to capture Maleta, which we still do here, and also Milne Bay and Port Moresby. Yes, so it will be a shame not having all the aircraft and ships, because they were good fun. Except the merchants were a little bit overdone. You know, merchants you can specialise to have troop transports and supply, and you just think, well, yeah, it's okay, but it gets finicky and boring. I find it. I'm sure people love that kind of level of detail, but for me, maybe I'm just not in the right mindset even. Right, so anyway, let's stop grumbling. Maybe I just need to give it more time. We start here, our capital of Rabaul. It's got 10,000 troops and 20,000 supplies. What have we got down at Florida Islands? 800 troops, 1,600 supplies, 1,000 and 2,000. Right. So what we need to do is get this over there lickety split. So let's get a tanker. Do we want to get 2 tankers? They're quite expensive. No, we're going to get 1 tanker, and we're going to do 2 trips. And then if we get some we got the Maru class, Kamogawa Maru. Let's get Let's get those. And then we need some escorts for it, so let's get some destroyers. What's got good anti-aircraft fire? Fubaki is not too bad. Let's get a couple of those. And I'll also put in a light cruiser as well, because they tend to have quite good anti-aircraft fire. Yeah, let's get a Kuma in there. Good. Right, line ahead. Maybe we can do. Maybe we can get 2 columns. So we'll have 1 and 2 up front. Let's get you swap with you. Swap then. Yeah. So we've got the Kuma. We've got Nippon at the back. Maybe. Actually, if we get you two to swap over. So we've got the oil tanker next to the light cruiser, so her guns can keep an eye on her. And 6 and 7, we've got the others. Yeah, okay. We might need the extra guns in the middle, so that's fine. Happy with that. There's our first spend done. Let's manage the cargo. First of all, the light cruiser. Let's get some troops on there. We get the fuel on there, engineering on that one, then we get troops, supplies, troops. What should I get? It'd be nice to go 50-50. Let's get some more troops, and then we'll get those. Setting course. We'll go north and we'll head down here. Now we can't obviously send them on their own, so let's send some subs. Subs are always good. There's no cost difference between the B and the B mod, so what's the difference in reality? Let's stay on Japanese, please. There we go. Slightly heavier, slightly less of them. That's all the same. That's all the same. I can't see any difference, to be fair. So we'll just get some standard Bs. Let's get how much are they? 12. Let's get 3 of those then. Let's head them down here to patrol. 81, and we don't have much left. Right. I was thinking of going with an aircraft carrier at 90. Crikey, I didn't know they're expensive. 60, there we go. That's more. Wow. Do we have. How much are the big ones? 120. Okay. So, not heavy cruiser, sorry. Let's get that. 60, that would leave us 30. This has torpedo bombers and zeros. Oh, it doesn't have dive bombers. Ooh, do we want to risk it then? It will allow us to get bombers in the air. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for something different. If this goes horribly wrong, then that's fine. 60. Right, she needs an escort. We'll probably go with light carriers with good anti-aircraft. She can't have those. Maybe we could get some destroyers, some small destroyers. Cost of 4. What we got left? We got 7. Oh god. What's the cheapest? These ones. 4. How much is that? Remove that. 60. Okay, we could probably get. There you go. Number of destroyers as well. Done. Alright, let's get this in a circle. And one is going to go in the middle. There we go. So now she's 2. Right, and we'll get them to Task Force 1 is going to be, let's rename that resupply, so we know what's going on. Task Force 2, we'll just put subs, so I know where they are. And then Task Force 3, we've got the carrier. Right, let's get them moving down here. I'm trying to hold that ground as well. Very aggressive first stance with us. It could go horribly wrong, of course, with no heavy ships to fight with. At 6:05 the following morning, a group of Zeros flying spotter have spotted something. Oh, there's a large group over there. That looks like battleships. That looks like 2 battleships, plus 2 heavy cruisers and merchants with destroyers at the rear. Crikey. Let's report this in and see what we can throw at them. Okay, they were spotted here. Let's get our subs headed that way. We've got our carrier here. 0, that's what we've got. We'll send the Kates, 12 torpedo bombers. Well, that's what we got. Let's send them over there. Do we have any aircraft we can get from here? 2 Zeros, no, not really. It's not much help. Well, we could send them. I suppose we could always send them over here to escort, just in case any Wildcats are launched in the area. I don't think we've got anything from these. Are any long-range bombers? What's the range on them? 262. No, they won't get anywhere near. So it's the torpedo bombers and the sub. That's all we've got to throw at them at this stage. But our task group is not too far away. And before we can get to that group we spotted by the 0, our subs have run into somebody else. Where are they? There they are. Oh my god. Heavy cruiser. Possibly light cruiser, or heavy cruiser, and 2 destroyers. Wow, how much resource did they start with? Right, let's do what we need to then. Let's target this one. It's going to be a heavy cruiser. Going at quite a lick, I think. Northampton? I think so. Right. That one behind it looks like a Northampton as well. So target that one, and we'll get that one confirmed as a Northampton. That looks like maybe a light cruiser. I'm going to guess at Cleveland? No. Maybe. Brooklyn. No. I think maybe a Cleveland. It's the crane at the back, I think. Anyway, we're going to target the Northampton. What the heck is I-17 doing? Anyway, back to I-40. I've got I-17 straightening out. Building a solution on this. Solution's looking pretty good, actually. Let's get torpedoes. What do we have? We have 6 of them. We can do a 4% spread, probably. So getting worse. Slowly. Right, fire. I-15, 17, follow suit. Fire. Okay, here is the Northampton, and we can see the first lot of torpedoes from I-40 there, second and third lot. These two are being fired at the second heavy cruiser, because these are looking plumb. think she's gone. That is a fantastic attack. Oh my god, isn't it so good not to have the duds? I think she's a goner. I hope she's a goner. More torpedoes inbound. We'll keep an eye on this Northampton heavy cruiser. Waiting for the klaxon. Fortunately, there was a bit of delay getting the other I think she's going to run afoul of these torpedoes as well. There was a bit of delay getting the other torpedoes off as they'd failed to select the correct target and hadn't built the solution. But confirmation, a heavy cruiser, Northampton class, sunk, and more torpedoes coming in just to kind of rub salt into the wounds, but also waste a few of our torpedoes, which we don't want to. Okay, she's clear now. I don't think we're going to get another hit from the others, but the two destroyers are going hunting. This cruiser is running. That torpedo is going to miss her. Confirmation, R3 subs snuck out of the area with no further engagements from the destroyers. And confirmation, a heavy cruiser, Northampton, sunk for 9,050 tons. 3 command points. Only 3 command points, is that all? Oh, maybe we can sell that for another attack and time that a little bit better. We could have easily probably taken 2 ships there. But our subs will continue on to go and try and find the battleships. They may run into them again. We'll see how it goes. And at 7:30 that morning, we've got 3 flights of torpedo bombers coming in, and up there you can see the task group with the battleships. So I think we're going to target the battleship. Oh, should we? No, we need to target the merchant ships. I might send one after the battleships to get them to get out and get away, and then I'll send the other 2 after the merchant ships, because they are the real prizes. Okay, planes are diving down. Right, I've got there are 4 merchant ships, C3s. So I've got the 2 flights of 8 to send 2 aircraft after each of those, and we've got a flight going after the what appears to be battleship, South Dakota battleship. 2 of them, in fact. Sister ships together. Okay, here we go. On our attack run, we've got a group in front of us. Whoops. They are going for the merchant ships. Good hunting, everyone. Okay, here they go. Wow. Heavy anti-aircraft fire from the front 4 ships, as you'd expect. Torpedoes dropped. Stay low, boys, stay low. Torpedoes coming in for the merchant ship as you got the flight coming in for aircraft down. More aircraft down, going for the battleship. 1 torpedo hit on the merchant. 2 more torpedoes dropped, heading for the ones behind. That one looks in trouble. Second merchant ship is on fire, and we got 2 torpedoes coming for this one. One hit, don't know about the other. Maybe they both hit, we just didn't hear it. One's just sailed wide. So we've got 3 merchants smoking. This one seems to have got away scot-free, and I didn't see any hits on the battleship, so maybe they got shot down and didn't make it. Costly attack. They're still going. But we've got 3 burning merchants, and indeed they look like they are in serious trouble. And at the end of that, of our 12 aircraft that attacked, only 6 survived. Our attacks were okay. We sunk 2 Type C3 freighters for 12,000 tons apiece, and the 2 others were moderately damaged and moderately flooding. So 2 sunk, 24,000 tons, 2 command points gained, and some damaged ships as well. We shall slow that group down. Time for our subs to catch up. At 10:05, our submarines are moving into the area. Periscope up. There they are. Battleships, the damaged freighters, and the cruisers and destroyers as well. Right, let's set up an attack then. Okay, starting down here with I-7. We've got her targeting the Type C freighter there. We're starting to turn around, but yeah, we're not getting much of a solution, or any kind of a solution at the moment. Let's target that again. Make sure it is picking it up. No, South Dakota. No, that one. There we go, that's why. So I-17 is going to fire at the freighters. I-15 is going to target the heavy cruiser Pensacola there, leaving I-40 to attack the South Dakota. Well, one of them anyway. Okay, here we are with the South Dakota battleship. Torpedoes incoming. Also second string for the cruiser, and the third firing for the merchant ship. So let's see how we go. 1, 2, and again. Oh, this is beautiful. Hits all down, and also hits on the freighter. Did any torpedoes go by? Right, we've got a listing battleship, or is she turning sharply? We've got a heavily damaged Pensacola cruiser as well, and freighter, and the torpedo's running on, but that freighter is slow, so she hasn't run afoul of the torpedoes. However, no, this destroyer is just going to avoid them. Oh, we've got a kill. Which is the first to go? It's the Type C. Unsurprisingly. Now, that was what we wanted to kill. We wanted to kill the other one as well, but as you oh, and there goes the heavy cruiser. Oh my goodness, what an attack this is. Will we get 3 and get the battleship as well? That would be a good day in the office. Absolutely would. Meantime, in the furore of that attack, the other C3 freighter and the destroyer have collided, which will give them some damage. Obviously this C3 freighter is slowly sinking. The heavy cruiser bows just dropping below the waves, and you can see the burning battleship beyond. Well, there's a fire blazing on the rear turret. She seems to be without power, and she is definitely lower at the rear. However, not as bad as she once was, I don't think. I think they've stabilised the flooding. Okay, I-40 I have turned round. We've got the Summers and Benham destroyers heading out after I-15 and I-17. I-40, she's sneaking back into the picture. And we've got it targeting the South Dakota. We have 3 torpedoes loaded. 99% solution. Fire. Okay, here we go. Torpedoes coming in now. This will turn those destroyers around, hopefully. Three more hits, and that's got to be her done. That's 9 hits now. Fires. Oh, she's rocking. She's rocking. She's gone. Oh, a battleship claimed already. Fantastic. And confirmation at the end of that action. Our 3 subs lived to fight another day. And what destruction they brought about. South Dakota battleship sunk for 35,400 tons. Pensacola heavy cruiser sunk for 9,050 tons. Moderate damage to a C3 freighted, which I think already had, and we sunk the other one for 12,000 tons. 9 command points, 56,450 tons of shipping sent to the bottom. At 2:30 on the 9th, our subs hopefully, well, they're near land. Where are they? Oh, there they are there. Oh, crikey, they're coming straight for us. And that is a very small bit of water to go through. We may need to back up a little bit. Okay, we are targeting the Cleveland. So, it's not the destroyer. We've got a heavy cruiser there, Northampton class. 2 Cleveland class. We're targeting... are we targeting Northampton? No, target that one. We've only got a couple of torpedoes on this one, so we're going to fire light. We're going to try and get I-17 if she starts faffing around. Right, okay. I-40, 99%. All the torpedoes you've got. Fire. I-15, going for the second one. 99% solution. We've got 5 torpedoes, yeah. Wait till those torpedoes are near. Look how close I-17 is to Northampton. Right, loose. Meanwhile, I-17, fire. Point blank range, fire. Okay, I think that sub was too close to the Northampton, so the torpedoes are coming around to probably hit this Cleveland. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Oh no! One of the torpedoes has managed to turn and has gone off Northampton. I can't believe that's going to hit. Well, that'll be a miracle if that hits. No, it hasn't. It's missed. Meantime, the second Cleveland is dodging now, and the torpedoes are not quite there. Mistimed that slightly due to the proximity of that submarine to the Northampton. However, more ships, more torpedoes coming in now. May just avoid this damaged Cleveland. But her bow is pretty much underwater already. More torpedoes coming in, which may clip that one. If they continue to turn, Northampton might actually get snagged on the return. It's not over yet. Oh, there goes the... Oh, she's rolling straight over. Goodness me. Cleveland, number 2. I think... I can't even see where the torpedoes are now. Northampton, I think she's safe. Yeah, she's behind them. Well, that wasn't the perfect attack we were hoping for, but these aren't the ships we were looking for, to be fair. We thought it was the battleship. But if we can sink another cruiser, happy days. I think subs are proving to be very effective so far in this one episode. Yeah, there they go. So I think I may purchase some more submarines because the torpedoes on these are reliable and deadly. It looks like we got a destroyer coming in to maybe rescue some of the crew, or maybe just to give her a love tap to see her off. What's it going to be? I'm going to go with Love Tap. Or how has she managed to get around there? Oh no, she hasn't. She has horrible streaking cry of distress metal. Oh, hello. The cruiser's come back and is going to have a bit of a bump with the destroyer. Is she? Yes. Boom. Okay, they're causing havoc for themselves by doing heavy maneuvers. I suppose they've been forced to turn tight because of the shallow water over there. But as the Cleveland light cruiser slips beneath the waves, damage has been done to the two destroyers and the heavy cruiser here. They're still causing grief for each other. Hopefully that will be enough to allow our submarines to get out of dodge and head back for resupply. Meanwhile, it may not necessarily be over. One of our subs is getting dangerously shadowed by this destroyer up there. Water is shallow, so nowhere to hide, and they're pinging anyway, so they know exactly where she is. All she can do is try and turn away from her and buy enough time for one of the other subs to escape. Meanwhile, one of the others was caught napping. Diving down now. I think this might be too late. Turning hard. Right, just run it straight as we can, fast as you can, dive down. Oh my goodness, this is going to be messy. I think this might be curtains for this boat. Oh yes, she's gone. There's no way coming back from that. He says that, however, U-40 managed to sneak out of the combat zone and triggering the end of the action report. So with a bit cheesy, but I-15 survives with heavy damage and critical flooding. Look at her, just moments away from dying. But the conflict has been ended. Confirmation then. Another 2 command points gained by sinking a Cleveland cruiser. Northampton took minor damage from that collision. The Porter surprisingly didn't take any damage. The Grindley has minor damage. I'm not sure which one hit the sinking Cleveland and which one hit the Northampton. I'm guessing the one the damage hit the Northampton. Maybe because that had already gone, they didn't class it as a strike. Who knows? But 11,930 tons sent to the bottom. And at 3:10, our torpedo bombers are in the area. Oh, and there we are. That's what we got left. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser, 2 destroyers. Okay, here we go then. First set of bombers coming in. Where's the second flight? Ah, it's right behind us. Right, these 2 are going to go for the light cruiser. The 4 behind are going to go for the heavy cruiser. Hopefully these 2 will distract the guns to allow the 4 behind to get in and drop their torpedoes on the heavy cruiser. Boy, it took forever to drop those torpedoes, but torpedoes have been dropped. And torpedoes in the water for the Northampton. Aircraft going down there. Strikes against the Cleveland. 2 hits. Meanwhile, these are over run a little bit. We've got one hit on the Northampton, but I think the other 3 are just going to slip in front. How's the Cleveland doing? She took 2 good hits. Okay, these 2 seem damaged, but unperturbed by the damage that they've taken. So yeah, we'll need to get another attack against these as soon as we can. Ah well, we cheesed it last time, but unfortunately I-15 did actually get dragged into this combat, and her damage has just become too much and she's sunk. Didn't know they'd been pulled into this conflict with the airstrike. Otherwise I could maybe have surfaced her, but she'd probably been shot by the long range guns and the heavy cruiser anyway. But ah well, at least she won't slow the other 2 down, I suppose. And confirmation then, yes, we lost I-15, sunk for 3,650 tons. That's from the last engagement really, but she, yeah, I suppose if you classed it cheating last time, then the wrongs have been righted and she's gone in this one just for the damage. She couldn't make it. However, our attack with our aircraft, we lost 1. We got minor damage to the Northampton with minor flooding. The Cleveland has got moderate damage and minor flooding, and we've got minor damage to the destroyer. Okay, resupply 1 is coming under a little bit of attention from those cruisers. They're over there somewhere. Oh, I think I just saw a flash back there. Oh yeah. I might have to send the destroyers back, maybe the light cruiser, to slow them down. They're not going to survive, but we need to get the rest of these guys out of the way. Okay, our destroyer is starting to deploy a smoke screen as best she can. Okay, we're going to engage. We've got the light cruiser darting off somewhere over there. There's the heavy cruiser. There are the 2 destroyers. There's the light cruiser. Okay, she's dropped torpedoes in the water. Now she's going to try and run into her own smoke screen and take it wide, but see if she can get away. And that was enough to escape them for the moment. Minor damage to the Yukui. How long will it before they catch up again, though? That's the question. Right, as we're here, maybe we can, if we unload all cargo. There we go. It's all being unloaded to the Florida Isles, so we're not going to lose anything. Should they get sunk, but they can now charge on up there as quick as they can. Florida Isles, they now have 100 engineering, 100 thing, and lots of troops and supply as well. They probably need it the other way around, more supplies than troops, but we'll get those heading back as soon as we can. Meantime, we've got some more Kates. These guys are heading to the zone to try and attack. Let's target right there, and we've got the Vals aren't going to make it, I don't think. No, they're already heading back, and there you go. There's the Bettys. They're coming in to hopefully do an attack as well. Just hang in there a little longer. Okay, my Kates are once again flying over the convoy. Again, no enemy ships in sight. And as soon as I click away and these aircraft would leave the area, those ships will start attacking the convoy again. Now we've even got a Jake spotter plane up over the formation, over the convoy as well, and still nothing. We've got them zigzagging, searching around here. they are nowhere to be found. Oh, and resupply's been attacked. Right. Hopefully we can get in there with the Kates. Right, here are the Kates. There's our convoy back there. So let's get them heading back. Okay, here's resupply 1. Don't see anything. Are they not spawning in because we've got enemy aircraft to attack them? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on here? This feels really weird. Oh, radar's just picked something up, has it? Oh yes, we've got ships up there, right. Okay, head up there. And the second Kate as well. Okay, what do we got? We've got the 2 cruisers running away over there. And we've got the 2 destroyers heading for the convoy, right, okay. We'll attack these then. We've got the heavy cruiser this side, so we'll go for that, and any strays may hit the light cruiser on the far side. We've got the Bettys as well coming in, so hopefully we can get them to attack whatever's left standing. Opening up. Here we come. The Phantom's obviously a little bit slower than the light cruiser. We are targeting the heavy cruiser. Mainly because the light cruiser was locked off from us. We could switch to the light cruiser now, but I think we committed, so let's just stay on target. The fire is pretty intense. Torpedoes away. All 4 gone, and probably a 5th later on. Climb up there, let's dive away. Oh, almost had a kamikaze then into the heavy cruiser. Here come the torpedoes. We're looking good. 1, 2, good strikes. Maybe a 3rd. Yes. Maybe a 4th. Yeah. Okay, I think that heavy cruiser is in serious trouble now. I think that's her gone. She's still firing away. I'll be amazed if she survives this. But I've said that before, and I've been amazed. And there she goes. Confirmation at the end of that then. More of our ships took some damage from the cruisers. And we lost 2 aircraft. However, they lost a heavy cruiser Northampton for 9,050 tons. We've got some more aircraft coming in if we can just keep these guys alive long enough. Okay, as it's just going up 20 to 5 on the 10th of August, I've just got the resupply to head to the Flora Islands and pick up the engineering and the fuel. And what we're going to do is send them over to this port here. With 100 engineering, 100 and fuel, we'll be able to then go and collect some more and get a level 3 port here, and then therefore our ships can resupply here, which would be huge. So they're heading back there. These subs are heading back there, hopefully to get resupply as well. Meanwhile, we've got these guys sort of circling around here. Just the destroyers and the carrier at the moment. Another sub coming down there, and yeah, we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna progress forward. I think I'm thinking subs seem to be, if we can get enough subs going, then I think they could be the answer, to be fair. We need to get resupply repaired as well, because these are in pretty bad state, some of these. Hopefully get them as best as we can. We lost the submarine I-15 due to the damage it took from that depth charge attack. And we've lost 10 aircraft as well. However, it's been quite productive for us. We've shot down 8 aircraft. We've destroyed a Northampton heavy cruiser, 3 C3 merchants, which potentially could have been an invasion force coming from one of our islands, Pensacola heavy cruiser, South Dakota battleship, Cleveland light cruiser, and another Northampton heavy cruiser. 110,000 tons sunk already on episode 1. That's quite significant. I think the carrier solution may work, but I feel we need to get that backed up pretty quick with some more ships just to kind of cement our place. And we also need some heavy hitters which can actually stand their ground and tank against another force while we send aircraft in. We also need to get air bases built here, but I think a level 3 port here will be invaluable. Because we need to hold on to the Shortland Islands as well. So yeah, a level 3 port, or maybe if we drop that there, we could get this to a level 2 airfield, and that will give us valves, won't it? Dive bombers, so we could potentially dive bomb something. Oh, what do you reckon? Do you reckon a rank 3 port or a level 2 airfield for Shortland Islands? Put it in the comments, and we'll act to see which one's the most popular, and go from there. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, we are going to do a vanilla playthrough of the Japanese forces, just because I found the Tokyo Express mod to be quite frustrating at times, and frustrating in a way that, okay, I could probably sit through it and, you know, see it out, see through the frustration, but it's very difficult when you're trying to record an entertaining video to just have constant interruptions. You know, I've only got a limited amount of time to actually record these videos, so if those 2 to 3 hours I do to take, yeah, to make a 40-minute episode of this, it probably takes about 3 hours of recording, because there's a lot of stuff I cut out because it's just not very interesting. And so you're thinking it's not very interesting, there's worse bits which I cut out. So yeah, those constant interruptions mean there's very little coverage to actually to bring you. So that's the reason I put that on the back burner for the moment. So there we are, 10th of August 1942, day 2. We've also already sunk battleships and heavy cruisers and 110,000 tons worth. That's nuts. And we've only got 8 command points to show for it. I know we got some earlier and we bought a submarine, but yeah, I thought we'd have a bit more by now, but there we go. Them's the breaks. So we're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.